Welcome, everyone, to Parenting Through the Coronavirus Pandemic. This is number 19. I can't believe that I've been doing this for 19 days already. It feels like about 3. I don't know. I think I'm losing all sense of time. How are you feeling about time? Is it moving as it used to? Is it moving slower? Is it moving faster? It's a strange concept. Oh, you're not feeling well, Laura. Are you feeling better than you were late last week? I hope you're at least turning the corner at this point. It's hard to be sick right now. It's hard to be sick anytime, but it's scary to be sick now. So I'm sending you all my best healing vibes to help you to get better. So time seems to be going strangely. It's going by, I guess, quickly. Lots of days are going by and it feels like not much time has gone by. So I think that means it's going quickly. It's very strange though. So I was talking with one of my clients yesterday, and they were on the beginning edge of experiencing what I began to experience about a week and a half ago, which is the shift from the initial, hi Gabriella, shifting from the initial chaotic, frenzied energy of adjusting to the stay-at-home order and what does this mean for school? What does this mean for work? What are we doing? How are we accessing things? What does it mean we can't do? Can we go to the grocery store? No movie theater? All of that energy and attention and frenzied stuff shifted in my home to like everybody's energy was high and then it kind of dipped down low, and people are a little more irritable, a little less motivated, a little less focused with school and work and everything. And so I was talking to my clients yesterday about how important it is when you switch into the marathon of it, when you are aware that you and your family members are in the marathon of this stay-at-home order. It's very important to figure out ways to create what I like to call a loose and flexible routine. So there's no real, unless you really, really need strict structure, or you have a child who needs strict structure, there's no real need right now to be so strict about our schedules, because we have nothing but time on our hands. We have no activities to run to, no school, no work. We still have things we have to do, but we're not running out the door to practices and games and recitals and art classes and all that kind of stuff. So we have a weird kind of time on our hands. Things still have to be done, but our schedules are running back and forth as non-existent. So it's very important to have what I call a loose, flexible schedule. So what I'm encouraging families to do really is to just kind of have a checklist of things you want to accomplish each day, whether it's schoolwork, your own work if you work, taking care of the house, eating meals together, exercising, having some family time, having some time where each person can be alone, whether that's to read a book, listen to music, take a walk. Maybe you take a walk together, maybe take a walk by yourselves. I have a combination of walking with whoever's willing to go out with me with our dog, and running and walking by myself with my dog. My dog and I right now are averaging 3 to 4 miles a day between running and walking. And I'm finding that is probably the single best thing that I can do for myself, because it's really helping me to have my mind calm and relaxed. When I don't exercise regularly enough, if I allow 2, 3, 4 days to go by, I'm irritable, I'm down, I'm edgy, and I can feel it inside. When I go and run and walk until I feel like coming home, I don't set out with any specific goal. I just run. And then when I'm done, I walk. And then I walk until I decide it's time to go home. So it's ended up, like I said, being closer to 4 miles on most days. And I love it. Sorry about that. I've been having some internet problems. I spent the morning on the phone with Comcast, and if I get dumped off again, then I will go onto my hotspot and pop back on here. But this has happened at least once a day, every day for the past 4 days. And Comcast told me that I need a new modem because it's 2 years old, and apparently 2 years is a dinosaur for a modem. And so we have to kind of live with this until the new modem comes in the mail. And now my 12-year-old is here. What do you need?
I'm just coming through here to food.
He's going the long way to the kitchen so he can get some breakfast. So anyway, as I was saying, finding a way to have your 13-year-old is there. Yeah, it's all good. It's fine. The pretenses that we put up, that we might have put up prior to a month ago, are all shattered. They're shattered for movie stars, musicians. They're shattered for people like me. They're shattered for everyone. It is what it is. Your kid's going to come in while you're recording. You're going to get dumped off of your Zoom call. Your internet's going to go haywire. It's just the way it is, right? I actually like the fact that the pretenses have dropped, and I hope they always stay dropped, because I love seeing everybody in their very authentic, genuine state. And I just think it's going to make our world a better place. We can just drop the pretenses and get rid of them. So anyway, if you are finding yourself in the muck and the grind of the marathon of this pandemic, I would encourage you to make a checklist and try to accomplish something on each of those in each of those categories every single day. Just whether you do it morning, afternoon, evening, whatever. I mean, we're kind of in a bit of a routine here where we do schoolwork and work through the day. By late afternoon, we're moving on to exercising. Then we're moving on to family dinner. Then we're moving on to either a game, a movie, or some individual time. And we switch it up every day. And so we're kind of in a bit of a routine now, and it feels pretty good. And everybody's moods have kind of stabilized. So if we have to do this for another 3 weeks, 4 weeks, well, 30 minus 3 weeks. If we have to do this for another 3 weeks, we'll be fine. We'll do it for another 3 weeks. But each day I wake up being thankful for our health, because you can stay at home for 4, 5, 6 weeks if you're healthy. I mean, there are stresses for sure, but if you have your health, you really have everything. I think that's the most important thing anyway. So Gabriella, is there anything I can answer for you, or anything you'd like to talk about while you're here? And where are you tuning in from? I'd love to hear. Laura is coming from Canada, in Vancouver, right, Laura? British Columbia? Oh, you're in Montreal, Canada. Wow, you guys are, well, neighbors? I don't know. Not that Montreal and Vancouver are all that close, but at least you're country mates. That's very cool. I'm glad to have 2 Canadian friends here joining me. You've done birthday drive-bys, lifting spirits. I just heard someone in my town just turned 50, and a bunch of people did a drive-by with posters to wish her a happy birthday. What a creative, sweet, and thoughtful idea. I love it. I love it. So I hope you guys are all doing well, finding ways to adapt to this new normal for now, this temporary new normal, and are also beginning to look at what life might be able to look like on the other side of this tunnel, this pandemic tunnel that we are in. Because going into this hibernation phase was challenging enough, but at least we had orders. We had governmental orders telling us, you're not going to go to the movies, you're not going to go to the shopping centers, you're not going to go out to eat. You can go to the restaurant, the grocery store, you can go to the doctor. Like, that was kind of easy to follow because we were given instructions. On the back end of this, who knows what it's going to look like. So I think it's good as we go through this tunnel to think about what you want your life to look like on many different levels when we come out on the other side of this tunnel. So that's what I wanted to talk about today. I really appreciate you guys tuning in with me, and I hope that you will join me again. I'm here every day at 12 noon Eastern time. All right. Have a great rest of the day. Feel better, Laura.